the work with Braver Angels is important because it kind of decreases the amount of polarization I think I see and you hear a lot on social media, because it forces people to kind of see each other face to face and see them for who they are and what they believe instead of just a tweet or, you know, a soundbite on the internet.
It allows us to truly empathize with people whose experience vastly differ from ours. If we use social media to be our outlet for communication all the time, apathy is not only easy to do, but is almost expected at a certain point. When you're in that room, I felt like I couldn't sit in the back and not speak or at least engage or listen. I think that was the biggest value.
This work is important to me because it allowed me to see very tangible arguments and very passionate arguments from other people who have experiences, who have done the research, who had the guts to stand up and speak. It definitely opened my eyes, definitely a lot of arguments that I had considered but had never been faced with. I had never been challenged enough to actually think about them and have to battle them. This debate was for sure a pivotal moment.
TFAS has been very invested in the marketplace of ideas. Since our founding some 50 plus years ago, we have recognized the need to continue to encourage discourse and debate on fundamental principles of freedom, liberty, and those values and ideals that make for a free and open society here in the US, but around the world. And so debates, dialogue, free speech, free exchange of ideas of this kind is fundamental to that experiment. This is a significant part and component of our overall mission of the free exchange of ideas and American values.
I came tonight because of the topic. I didn't really know much about it to begin with, and as an international business major, I felt like it was very important to understand the complexities of what makes up U.S. foreign policy, because that's also the government class that I'm taking here. I was hoping that they would interconnect and intersect, and they completely did.
The biggest thing I got out of it is now when we're talking about issues of intervention abroad, whether it's military or otherwise, I can now see it in the eyes of other people who have lived through these experiences. We had people talk about being from Venezuela or being from Palestine or various places, and my experience doesn't reflect that. And I don't think I ever would have gained that insight had I not have come. So I think it was very valuable.
Public institutions specifically could really benefit from programs like this, mainly because it allows you to come and sit in a non-political environment and speak it out, have your emotions be raw, and do your research and come and see the other people's thoughts and emotions and, again, facts that they bring with them. I think it would be great for the other students.
Tonight's debate was important to us because we bring together students from all over the country, all over the world, students who have a shared interest in foreign policy and international affairs, but they may not always have the opportunity to come together as a group and engage again in civil discourse on what are nevertheless still contentious issues in the foreign policy space, and to do so civilly and with respect for each other's beliefs, perspective, and cultural and then intellectual backgrounds. It was important because it continues to further, what we aim to achieve in our programs overall.